Making post-secondary decisions may be easier for high school students in the region after attending an annual College Day event held at the Lakeland. The intent is to give grade 11s and 12s a more personal approach towards helping them find answers and information about programs and institutions. Kathy Lee tells us why students say having a College Day is the better way to go.
Although Paul Conlon still has another 2 years left of high school, this Vermilion student knows exactly what he wants to do after graduating.
Environmental, because I've been always interested in that.
With future goals already determined, it's now just a matter of finding the best post-secondary institution to go to.
Not a huge school, something where you can be more personal with the teachers probably. Because I go to a small school and it's better instead of the great big classes. You learn more and you can be better with the teachers.
And Collins says this seminar with Olds College is the ideal place for him to find out more information.
What our admission requirements are, ways they can save money for post-secondary, discussions they can have at home with parents and other family members about reaching that goal as well.
Each year, reps from Alberta and Saskatchewan post-secondary institutions hold seminars and booths to provide students with tools they need to make the next step. An approach students we talk to say is the best way to get answers.
Instead of sending them an email or then at the school trying to answer stuff, it doesn't really help you as much, whereas they know one-on-one exactly what you're trying to ask.
Because then you can actually learn more about them and then you can ask them actual questions about what's it all about and why we should go there.
You can go online and look all day and it's like, oh, okay, that's cool, they have that, that's what everyone has. But if they really come out and they're, dancing across the room and really showing you, then it's good, it pulls you in.
Seminars and booths not only serve as valuable information, having a one-on-one and approachable environment for the students opens up many doors for those who never thought attending post-secondary was possible.
So we like coming into high schools, talking to them in grade 11, grade 10, grade 12, and ensuring that they know that there's a wide range of different post-secondary options, whether it's a technical school, a university, a private institution, or a college.
For Conlon, he says the help to make the right decision brings him one step closer to reaping in the profits in the end.
I'm kind of interested in the money aspect of how much I'll make a year, like a salary. And environmental and X-ray technician I'm looking at is good pay.
Kathy Lee, Newcap News.
Lloydminster art enthusiasts are in for a treat this weekend. The Vic Juba Theatre is hosting a night of theatre free of charge, both Friday and Saturday nights. The events are part of Alberta Art Days.
We're super excited and pleased to have 5 local performers performing on our stage. And basically this is a great event to bring friends, family down.
And it won't just be a night of theatre, there's many other artistic elements incorporated into the events.
It's going to be a really fun, interactive cabaret setting. People can sit on the stage, have a drink, enjoy some local performers. And also as well, we'll have some visual arts displays. So we'll have local artwork featured and visual artists.
Doors open both nights at 7:30. Lakeland College in Vermilion is working hard to become more environmentally friendly. On this week's Green Living, Mike Baden explains how one small group on campus is doing its part to make a big difference.
The Enviro Club has been together for over 9 years. It consists of staff and students interested in making a change.
So what we're trying to do here is create a situation where they can take little steps, really, in developing environmental awareness in themselves and in others.
One of these little steps was starting the Green Roof Project.
Students designed the layers of the building, the soil, and grew the plants in the greenhouse. And the ultimate goal was to see if, using native plants, that these plants could survive the winter.
Now the focus is set on the snow melting next spring.
Do we get these plants to survive? Is it sustainable? If it's not, we might be going back to square one, looking at new plants, and if it works, then moving forward with perhaps having a larger project on campus.
Another project the club has on the go is a newly revised recycling program for the dorm rooms.
We have recycling in place, but it's not the best methods. It's not enough space. We don't really have a good organization system, so we just want to see it become more convenient. Therefore, you can't really say no. You can't really. It's just as easy as throwing something in the garbage.
Mike Baden, Newcap News.
This feature brought to you by Lakeland College Environmental Sciences. Prepare for your green career by completing one of the college's 6 environmental sciences programs. Lakeland College. Live the learning.
All right, thanks, Gerard. It's been a productive week on farms in the Midwest. The weather has been cooperating and crops are coming up above average in yield and quality. Whitney Stinson has more on this week's crop report.
With the sun overhead, combining has advanced dramatically since last week.
Harvest in the area is probably up in that 75 to 80% in the Vermilion area.
But in Lloydminster, the numbers are a little higher, with crops sitting around 85% done. And in the North Battleford area, farmers are about 95% finished. Farmers to the north of us are trailing behind a little, with only 75% of their crops in the bin.
There are some moisture issues when the crops were a little bit dry at the start, where we had second germination, and those crops are not quite as high as what the other ones are.
He says he's seeing dramatic yields in harvest this year, though, about 5 to 10 bushels above average in the Lloydminster Vermilion area. But most of the grain is going to have to be cleaned because of ergot infestation.
The basic grade on the wheat is a number 1. And there's a little bit of frost showing up in some of it right now, but the ergot will have to be cleaned out of it. The canola, in most cases, is a number 1. The barley is making malt, so there's some really good quality up there.
He recommends farmers sign up for their grain flow program, which makes delivery easier in most cases.
That's probably one of the best ways to get those piles up off the ground early and as quick as possible.
Sign up starts October the 11th. Whitney Stinson, Newcap News.